If you have keys hanging in your hallway, stuffed in drawers, or piles of mystery keys that you can't identify, you're not alone. If you're having trouble keeping your keys organized, don't worry. I have some no cost, frugal living ideas that are going to save you time and money. Hi, I'm Diane, and welcome to my channel. This is the Golden Road Ahead, where I talk about all things frugal living. I live a debt-free life and a money-saving lifestyle. Here, I share with you 2 times a week money-saving tips and how to live frugally. So let's get started. These are my cost-free key organization tips, and tips 6 and 7 are my absolute favorite. Here we go. Step 1. Step 1 is to gather all your keys. That is every key you own. Check your house, check your car, check your office, and any other spots you might have keys tucked away. The key to success is to find them all at once so you can organize everything in one go. And once you have all your keys together, you're ready for step number 2. Step number 2 is to identify every key's purpose. It's time to figure out what every key is for. If you're not sure what a key is for, try it on all your doors and locks around your home. If you're still pretty clueless as to where this key goes to, ask family members or friends and see if they recognize it. So here's my first frugal tip. If there's still keys that you can't identify and your family and friends can't identify them either, don't just toss them out. You can take them to a metal recycling center, or you can use them in a do-it-yourself art project. There are a lot of creative ways to use keys. Okay, we're off to step number 3. Remove all non-essential keychains. All right, so I'm in the middle of this project because we just replaced one of our doors. A little bit more about that later, but let's get back to those keychains because I'm going to show you a few of what I have. Here's an ice cream cone. Here's a shirt from the Bahamas. Here's a frog on a rock. Here's a Santa Claus pickle. And here is a beautiful keychain that my daughter made when she was in high school. This one's adorable. So that's just a few of those keychains that I've been holding on to. The majority of these keychains are gonna go. And the reason why they're gonna go is because they're not gonna help anybody else identify those keychains. Like if my daughter comes here and she goes to get the keys for the house and I'm not around, she's not gonna know which key to pull unless I tell her that it's the Santa Claus pickle keychain. And if I'm not here, she's going to need some better identification. And that's what this whole process is about. So if you have those membership cards like those CVS and Publix that, you know, they used to scan, but they don't really scan them anymore. They use your phone number. Then it's time to get rid of those too. It's just simply adding bulk. And it's time to simplify those keychains. We want to make it easier for you to find it and for anyone else that may need access to them later in life. Okay, we're on step number 4. It's time to identify those duplicate keys. And what do we do with duplicate keys? We all have duplicate keys. We have extra keys to the car, we have extra keys to doors, and it just adds to all the confusion. Now, when we had this door installed, we had 4 more new keys, and 2 of the 4 were duplicates. So what are we going to do with them? To avoid any confusion, take them off the key ring and place them on a separate keychain. They have to be labeled clearly, and I'm going to show you how to label, or how I am labeling my keys. And I have some free and frugal tips to show you how to do that. More about that later. So put these duplicate keys in a safe place, somewhere secure and somewhere where you have easy access. Okay, step 5, dispose of unused keys. If you haven't used a key in years, it's probably time to let it go. Old house keys, old office keys, or keys from a car you no longer even own. They can be disposed of safely. All right, time for another frugal tip. And we're off to step number 6, which is my favorite part of this video, and that's labeling your keys. I think we all know that we need to label our keys. And this is a frugal living hack that's going to save and work wonders when you have a lot of keys. You don't have to buy expensive keychains, and you don't have to find expensive ways to label them. I like to reuse things, and I happen to have some tags from Sprouts. When I buy bulk items from Sprouts, they have this white tag that you can write a number on so that the cashier knows how to check you out. And those tags are perfect for labeling your keys. Now, hopefully you'll have other stores, if you don't have a Sprouts, that has similar or like tags. And I will show you a photo of what they look like. And they are free. I just reuse them. And I label every key with its function. No cuss, no fuss. Now, labeling keys is very important because it's going to help you remember which keys are needed or no longer needed in years from now. So, for example, if you have a key that goes to an old jewelry box and you no longer have the jewelry box and it's labeled jewelry box, well, then you know that that key can be reused for a do-it-yourself project or tossed or recycled. It makes it so much easier to clear out unused keys. Now, tip number 7 is also one of my favorite tips, and this one came from my husband. Don't waste money buying keychains or key loops. Instead, look around your house. Most likely, you have everything you already need. You can use bread ties, garbage ties, rubber bands, but my personal favorite is my husband uses these fishing swivel hooks. I'll try to put a better picture in there. Now, these fishing swivel hooks come right out of our tackle box when we go fishing. They're strong, they're long lasting, and they're free for us to use because we already have them in our house. All we do is put a little tag on them now, and that identifies the keychain and its purpose without spending a penny. Now, step 8 is to put your keys away. After you have organized them, labeled them, you need to find a dedicated spot for them. This can be in a drawer with dividers, a small cabinet, or a special box. The goal is to keep your keys in a spot where you can find them easily without losing them. For sensitive keys, like keys for a vault or a safe or a lockbox, be sure to secure them in a location that's out of sight. With these frugal living tips, you'll never lose track of your keys again. And best of all, you won't have to spend any money to get them organized. I hope these tips save you both time and money. And remember that living a frugal life is about being creative. If you have your own organizational hacks for your keys, I would love to hear about them. Please put your comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more money-saving tips. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. And see you in the next video.